Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into Apple's latest flagship, the iPhone 15 Pro Max, priced at a whopping £1,200. This phone promises to be the best of the best. But is it worth the hype? I've been using it for a week, and I'm here to give you the honest truth. Let's unbox it and put it to the test. Before we get started, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more honest tech reviews. Let's dive in. First, let's talk about the unboxing experience. Apple's packaging is always sleek, and the iPhone 15 Pro Max is no exception. Inside the box, you get the phone, a USB-C cable, and some documentation. No charger or headphones, though that's been the case for a while now. The design is stunning. The titanium frame makes it lighter than the 14 Pro Max, and the new natural titanium color looks premium. The bezels are thinner, and the action button replaces the mute switch. More on that later. Holding the phone, it feels incredible in the hand. But let's see how it performs. One of the biggest upgrades is the camera. The iPhone 15 Pro Max has a new 5x telephoto lens, which is perfect for zooming in without losing quality. Let's test it out. Outside, taking photos and videos in daylight, the photos are sharp, vibrant, and full of detail. The new telephoto lens is a game changer for zoom shots. Check out this close-up of a building across the street. The colors are spot on, and there's almost no noise. Now, let's test low-light performance. Apple's night mode has always been impressive, and the 15 Pro Max takes it to the next level. Look at this shot of a dimly lit street. The details are incredible, and the colors are natural. Recording a video quality is also top. The cinematic mode and action mode make it easy to capture professional-looking footage. Plus, the stabilization is so smooth even when I'm walking. Performance-wise, the iPhone 15 Pro Max doesn't disappoint. It's powered by Apple's new A17 Pro chip, which is supposed to be the fastest in a smartphone. Let's run some benchmarks to see if that's true. At my desk, running benchmarks, in Geekbench, the A17 Pro scores higher than any other smartphone chip. Gaming is also a breeze. I played Genshin Impact on max settings, and it was buttery smooth with no lag. When it comes to everyday tasks like browsing, streaming, and editing photos, the iPhone 15 Pro Max is like the 120Hz promotion display makes everything feel super responsive. Honestly, this level of performance might be overkill for most people, but it's great to have the extra power when you need it. What about the battery life? The iPhone 15 Pro Max has a solid battery, and it should easily get you through a full day of moderate use. That means around 6 to 7 hours of screen on time, which is pretty good for a phone with these specs. Of course, if you're a heavy user, you might need to charge during the day. But overall, the battery life is solid. And what about the action button? Replacing the old mute switch, the action button lets you launch shortcuts, open apps, and even take photos just by pressing a button. It's a cool feature, but it will take some time to get used to. Overall, the iPhone 15 Pro Max is a beast of a phone. It has the best camera system ever on an iPhone, blazing fast performance, and a solid battery life. It's also dust and water resistant, so you don't have to worry about getting it wet. The USB-C port is a welcome addition, allowing for faster charging and data transfer speeds. Plus, it's compatible with all those USB-C accessories that you might already own. But does it live up to the hype? And is it worth the hefty price tag of £1,200? Well, if you're a power user who wants the best camera, performance, and build quality, then yes, it's worth every penny. The camera alone is worth the upgrade, offering improved zoom, low lights, and video capabilities. Plus, the new titanium design is lighter and more durable than before. And let's face it, having the latest and greatest iPhone is always a status symbol. However, if you're not a power user, you might want to consider the regular iPhone 15 or even last year's iPhone 14 Pro Max. The regular iPhone 15 offers many of the same features as the Pro Max at a lower price, while the iPhone 14 Pro Max is still a great phone that offers similar performance and camera quality. If you're coming from an older iPhone, say an iPhone 11 or earlier, then the iPhone 15 Pro Max is a significant upgrade. You'll notice improvements in performance, camera quality, and battery life. However, if you have a newer iPhone, say an iPhone 13 or 14, the upgrades aren't as significant. Unless you really want the new camera features or the latest chip, you might be better off sticking with your current phone. Another thing to consider is whether you need the Pro Max model, or if the regular Pro will suffice. The Pro Max has a larger screen and battery, but it's also bigger and heavier. If you're someone who likes to use their phone for media consumption or gaming, then the Pro Max might be worth the upgrade. But if you prioritize portability and ease of use, stick with the regular Pro. The action button is a fun new feature, but it is not enough of a reason to upgrade unless you're really excited about customizing your shortcuts and actions. Personally, I found myself missing the tactile feedback of the old mute switch, and I kept forgetting to press the action button instead. But hey, it's only been a week, so I'm sure I'll get used to it eventually. We've come to the conclusion that the iPhone 15 Pro Max is a great phone, but the question remains, is it worth the £1,200 price tag? As we've discussed, the answer depends on your individual needs and usage patterns. For most people, the regular iPhone 15 or even last year's iPhone 14 Pro Max might offer better value. But for power users and those who want the best of the best, the iPhone 15 Pro Max is definitely worth considering. If you enjoyed this review, don't forget to smash that like button. Subscribe for more honest tech reviews. Let me know in the comments if you think the iPhone 15 Pro Max is worth the £1,200 price tag. And let me know what you think of the new action button. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.